another leg up for crypto today as Bitcoin is up almost 3%, sitting around that $97,000 level here, and altcoins are starting to heat up. There's actually a few narratives that have sparked interest huge in this market, and we're talking about AI, we're talking about gaming as well, as we're seeing some big bounces in the market today. I'm going to walk you through some of the altcoins that I'm highest conviction on in this market, as well as coins I think are going to continue to run given some of the narratives that are hot at this moment. Let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. Like the video down below and subscribe to the channel for more every day and every single week here on In the Game. We have you covered from gaming, AI, RWA, meme coins, general market updates. You can get it all right here on In the Game. And a big shout out to our sponsors here on In the Game. We have some incredible sponsors from Cradle Games as well as 𝗲𝗏𝗧𝗏, and we can also check out our exchange partners down below in the description. I would check out Boop.fund. Boop.fund is where I'm placing all of my trades at this point in time as far as centralized exchanges go. You can get tons of pairs, no KYC, easy withdrawals. I would highly advise to check out Boop.fund with a sign-up bonus down below in the description. Let's jump into it, guys, because like I said, the market is definitely heating up, and they always say sell in May, go away. But is that going to repeat like clockwork this year, or are we going to see a little bit of a bullish May? I mean, a 3% gain on the day is a good start here on May 1st. And look, sell in May, go away. I said no, F that. You know, we're mooning in May only. That's the energy that we're manifesting here on this channel. And look, if we look at the daily charts, we're starting to see some alts really pick up momentum. We see Echelon Prime, obviously Prime below that $3 level was such a good buy range, and we see it up 31% on the daily. Virtual's Protocol, which is leading the charge in the AI narrative. We'll talk about AI in this video because I think AI and some of these selective AI agents are really leading the charge at this point in time. Neural AI, the one AI coin that we gave you guys at $3 on this channel, the low market cap, because I was being very selective in the AI space. I really want high conviction plays, and Neural AI at $3 just felt very undervalued. It's up 25% on the daily. We have Beam up 23% on the daily. So lots of market action going on right now. And there's reasons for this. Look, sell in May, go away. But at the same time, look at the catalysts that we're getting through the door in crypto right now. It's crazy. $7 trillion asset manager, Charles Schwab, which, you know, I use Charles Schwab for traditional investments. Like, it is such a mainstream platform. They are going to launch spot crypto trading within 12 months. That's massive. It's just like the spot ETF stuff, like having spot crypto trades on a platform as mainstream and widespread as Charles Schwab is an absolute game changer. As well, Morgan Stanley is going to offer crypto trading to its E-Trade clients. That's absolutely insane that we've come this far in crypto, that if you don't get involved here, and I believe it was Eric Trump or something like that that said he believes that any bank that doesn't embrace crypto over the next 10 years will be extinct. We see the North Carolina House passing a bill to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. We see FIFA, the overarching entity of the global soccer enterprise that is the international soccer game. I don't really know what this is going to lead to. Maybe it's gaming, who knows? But FIFA is going to launch an EVM compatible FIFA blockchain. And then, well, this one's a little weird if you're a Netflix fan. Black Mirror is coming out with a token. What level of the simulation are we in that we're seeing Black Mirror partner up with Animoca Brands to actually deliver a crypto token? In the same year, by the way, they just had a video or an episode on their new season trolling Pump Fund. So crazy times right now in the crypto space, and just seeing the adoption. I don't know how you can be bearish. I tweeted this morning all these catalysts that are going on. I'll just run over to my profile here really quick. When you look at Charles Schwab doing spot trading, which is huge, we have SUI ETF filing today. AVAX ETF is there's been a lot of rumors that an AVAX ETF is on the way. Companies competing for who can own the most Bitcoin, stuff like MicroStrategy and 21. And also Bitcoin is just being pushed to the forefront of finance. How can you possibly be bearish during this time period? Like, I understand trying to be a contrarian. Everyone's bullish. Everyone thinks we're going to have a really good Q4. Maybe we get some quantitative easing and we see a little money printing, whatever the case is. Lower rates, rate cuts. I just don't see how you can possibly be bearish over the course of the next 7 months. Will there maybe be a slower time period this summer? Yeah, I could probably see that. But at the same time, I think if you're stacking up in quality projects and not delving into quote unquote shit coins at the end of the day, pardon my French, but it is true. I think if you just hold high conviction plays, your thesis is gonna be proven right by the end of this year, and I think we will start hitting an alt season at some point in time. We see 21 shares filing for a spot 𝗬𝗎 ETF, and also Stacks, one of the leading Bitcoin protocols in the altcoin scene, partnering up here with 𝗬𝗎. And I have people, I'm not in Dubai this year for token 2049. I do know a lot of people who are out in Dubai. I was out there last year, but some of the biggest feedback that I've seen is people are at the 𝗬𝗎 event and they're saying it feels like early days Solana. It feels like Solana, you know, a year and a half, 2 years ago, even whenever it was still kind of, it was already established, but more so hasn't really taken that next step to where Solana is now. A lot of people, boots on the ground in Dubai, are saying that they feel like 𝗬𝗎 is the next Solana, which has always kind of been what it's touted as. But right now, I do think like it is accumulation time on 𝗬𝗎. And I think throughout this cycle, 𝗬𝗎 is going to be one of the mainstream players. They obviously got the Pokemon partnership in the background. They're utilizing the 𝗬𝗎 blockchain as storage and trading compatibility and technology for the Pokemon Home app. Just seeing an ETF filing today. They had a big partnership last week with the Grayscale Trust, MasterCard. Like 𝗬𝗎 is going to be a main character of this cycle. And I just think it's not a crowded trade. Like of all the mainstream protocols, people talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, Hyperliquid, Tau, all these different big altcoins. I do just feel like 𝗬𝗎 is a little harder to get your hands on as far as delving into different wallets. I think 𝗬𝗎 is a fantastic trade over the next 7 months. So I'm absolutely dialed in on 𝗬𝗎. I'm also looking at Avalanche, and Avalanche is probably about to have one of its biggest months so far of the cycle. Reason being is right now sitting at 21 bucks. It's hovering around this $20 level. It's definitely in an accumulation phase. I think it's a great price, first of all, to just get some DCAs in on Avalanche. They have MapleStory, which is one of the biggest gaming IPs in Asia. Their launch countdown has officially begun. On May 15th, MapleStory In officially drops, bringing the MapleStory universe to the blockchain. And of course, this is powered by Avalanche. On top of that, we see Off the Grid going to mainnet probably this month in full force. People are going to be trading, speculating, utilizing what? Avalanche's technology. So there's a lot going on in this ecosystem right now. We also see Beam moving into season 2 on their rewards. Beam is also an AVAX L1. There's rumors that the 𝗕𝗏 blockchain was incorporated on the Avalanche network. We don't have confirmation of that yet, but that is also a rumbling that the 𝗕𝗏 blockchain EVM compatible is utilizing Avalanche L1 tech. Like I said, that is not official, but I did go in some tea leaves. I saw some rumblings about that. So Avalanche, I think at $21 is a fantastic position at this point in time. And overall gaming, I mean, gaming's just taking a big step up right now. We see Superverse in the green on the daily, a little bit of green for Ronin on the daily as well. I just think right now it is one of the most undervalued sectors. So if you're taking a longer term bet, I think gaming has a big run during this time period throughout the rest of the year. And I think if you position yourself in the right ecosystems, the ones that we talk about on this show all the time, Prime, Beam, Ronin, Super, Zentree, those types of plays, really just keep it to the quality. I think you're going to win this cycle. But also, I still love Gun, and especially once Gun goes to the mainnet, sitting at 600 million on the fully diluted. That is one I am definitely taking a look at this point in time. But right now, the AI scene is probably the talk of the town, as Virtual's protocol is absolutely roaring at this point. It's up 180% on the 30-day and 120% on the weekly. A lot of AI agent tokens are thriving right now. We have AVA making a comeback, up 116%. Even 𝗲𝗏𝗏, which is crashing out on Twitter if you've read their automated tweets, it's pretty insane, up 70%. So just looking at the weekly gains here on a lot of these things, Luna, Vader, AIXPT, AI16Z, these are all AI agents, and this is off the back of the Virtuals protocol pump. We also saw some AI coins pump off the backs of a big 𝗬 pump, which recently just occurred, and 𝗬's sitting at 61% on the monthly. For me, I'm still keeping it simple. I like 𝗬, I like Render. I'm really not betting on any AI agents. I do like Virtuals as an overarching layer, although it is up way too much this week. If you're just DCAing right now, I don't think that is the move right now. Our biggest low cap altcoin position in the AI space is pumping at this moment. It's up 26% today in Neural AI. But for me, I'd be looking at stuff that maybe hasn't moved as much, like a GPU. I think GPU's primed for a run here in the upcoming weeks. I also think that desync is being suppressed here at 100 million. I think this could go definitely higher from here. I like desync. I like Neural AI to continue its move, and it's only at a $35 million market cap. And I also like Node AI GPUs. So I do think AI will continue to heat up, as AI is the biggest tech in the world right now. Everyone wants a piece of AI in any sort of way possible, and I'm betting on projects that are simply quality and nothing else. And when it comes to the other sides of the market, I'm really focused on what's in right now. We have a lot of news coming through 𝗬𝗎. We have a lot of news coming through AI and AI agents. And we also have a lot of news coming through gaming. That's where I'm focusing a lot of my portfolio. And also for chain bets, like chains like Avalanche, there's a big gaming focus. 𝗬𝗎 with Pokemon, there's a big gaming focus. And their handheld device, the 𝗬𝗎 Play. So there's a lot going on bullish for the sectors that we love here on In the Game. And yes, a lot of the stuff is not new. We're not switching up our altcoin picks every single day. And I know people want that. And when there is an undervalued play, we'll throw it out there. But at this moment in time, until we see greener pastures for altcoins as a whole, it's not the time to go down the risk curve ladder and start betting on $2 million coins to 10x in a week. Okay, we're not in that point of the cycle yet. We'll get there. Give it a few months, and we're going to be at that point in the cycle where we're really going to be able to get into the trenches on some low caps and be able to get some really juicy gains on those. But for now, I'm trying to get the gains on the solid part of our portfolio, and then we can play with those profits a little bit as we go more risk on and move into higher risk altcoins. But as always, I'll keep well informed on anything I get involved with and see on this channel. And last but not least, if you did not see 𝗙𝗛𝗏, big Twitter personality, early investor, he's very popular in the crypto Twitter space. He launched his own pump fund style competitor today, which is called Boop.fund. I would go check this out. It's literally Boop.fund is the website. You may have qualified for an airdrop. So just go check that out. No harm done. I qualified on a couple of wallets as well. So you can check that out down below in the description. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I'm very bullish in May. I really am. Just given all the catalysts we're seeing at this point in time, I definitely think if it becomes a sell in May, go away market, I think sell later in May. I think we cross 100K in the upcoming week, and then from there, we'll see what happens, but I think it's very good for altcoins in this short-term period of time. And if you're going to sell in May, like I said, I would probably wait a few days at least. I tried to do a little rhyme there, but it wasn't perfect. But you guys like the video down below and subscribe to the channel for more every single week right here on In the Game. We always have you covered, and I will see you guys on the next one. As always, play well, my friends, and of course, stay bullish, my friends.